1978, the American band Earth, Wind, and Fire asked us the question, do you remember the 21st night of September? Love was changing the minds of pretenders while chasing the clouds away. Badiya, say do you remember Badiya dancing in September? Never was a cloudy day. Now, I think this pertains to the game today, Ryan Butcher, because it is the 21st of September today. And I do think that we'll be dancing tonight. We had a hat trick in the first game, and I really feel it for this second game.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the stats for this, we've been talking a lot about how if they can keep their winning streak going, which at this point is at a 4-game winning streak, 3.5 goals per game on average, only allowing about 1 per game, and already making a play. And Alex is just going to go over his head right there.
So, folks, my name is Dirk Andrews. This is Ryan Butcher. We are back for game number 2 tonight on, yes, this 21st of September. We have the men going up against Kansas City, Kansas Community College. And, yeah, I think we'll be dancing tonight, but all is left to be played on the field.
Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but the wind shifted. It's going the opposite way than it normally does.
And that is one of the crazy, phenomenal things about being in Kansas and about being up here on the hill. First game, it was blowing north at a somewhat steady pace. Now it is quite furled.
Yep. So we're wondering how that's going to affect the gameplay here in the first half. So far, no problems.
Goes from blowing to the north to blowing the opposite way to the south. Kind of crazy. The Red Ravens will be up against it this half. But shoot, you never know, Ryan. It might shift again in the second half.
Yes, indeed. Hoping that they're looking for another good win after that really, really tough game played at Garden where they won 4-3. That one was a lot.
Yeah, and you like to have games like that though throughout the season. I feel like ones that test you a little bit, your character. It's easy, well, not easy, but you play well whenever things are going well. That's one thing, but having to step up and come from bad situations, that's another. So.
Next, we're going to have our first foul of the game called right there. It's barrels into his back.
To take it quickly here, and the
referee blew his whistle, yeah.
Man.
Honestly, they're probably thinking, hey, if you'd let us keep playing, then could have been away with it. I think that was Manuel who was ready to break.
Calvin
is still going to say you need to bring it back to where the foul was committed.
Come on back.
It's fine.
So we will call out starting lineups as we see them. That's Raul on the ball now. Ayoto, I think Daisuke is out there as well. Yeah, pass to him. Thinking we have Heiss up front as well as Harvey in the middle, number 8.
It's a good ball there to switch the field. It's got a stretch for it. We'll get a throw in out of it.
I think Mark McDade was the one that was fouled, if I am.
So he's able to get inside. He's
left foot.
Oh. Yeah, just went a little bit high there. Check out the KCK bench over there.
Full compared to the women's game. And that was Jack Greenwood actually making that turn, getting it onto his left foot and firing one in. I might have been wrong about Mark as we just scan the field here.
I'm pretty sure that it wasn't Raul. I don't think he was the one that was fouled, but he kind of got it.
Raul down there, like I said. You also have nice header there, number 13.
Jack Greenwood going to shield the ball there as he gets under control. He's got some options. Speaking of songs about September in general, remind me to send you a great mashup of Wake Me Up When September Ends
okay.
and All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's more like it's the Green Day song, but it sounds like All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's amazing.
That's one of the most popular songs in the world, especially when that time of the year comes as KCK threatening here, having to go all the way back.
Oh, pretty high up,
Matisse.
Too.
Great bit of skill there to chest that one down to get it onto his foot and send that one out. But still, KCK on the front foot here. 5 minutes gone in this first half. Frenetic pace so far. I think it got even hotter up here in the booth.
I know. Honest with you. Even though the sun's down. Brought some water from home, though.
Oh, thank you so much for that.
Brought some lemonade.
See a great step up here, and I think that was
He's able to get that. Oh, good ball.
Oh, great
Very
ball.
good ball.
Heiss. Oh, what a pass.
First time.
Oh.
Like it was nothing.
Go. What vision. what a pass. Under duress, able to stay on his feet, able to make it. Greenwood, calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah. Heist served that to him on a silver platter. It's like, all you got to do is just knock it straight forward. And, of course, he was up for it. No problem whatsoever. What a great start to the game. Not even 5 minutes, and already the Ravens are leading.
Looked like what was to be Kansas City's momentum going forward. Quick switch of the field. Nice transition. 1-0 after just 5 minutes. Busher, what do you see now?
One who's driving in the middle of the street who seems to be stuck over there. Maybe they're watching the game.
Well, and you know,
and they're thinking, man, did you see that?
Exactly. And you know what's crazy is we get that a lot for the American football games. It's interesting. A lot of cars will just park,
just stop
right
and
there.
watch.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, you know, you could just walk in the stadium and come watch. The gates are open.
That costs like $6 or $7. That didn't cost anything right there.
But yeah, that was so good. Just confident on the ball. Great job setting that up, and the finish. You know, and I need to mark down an assist and a goal from that.
Yeah, and I'm not quite sure who made that assist, but you know, it was a team.
It was Heist who made
effort
it
for sure.
That was absolutely him on the ball.
Well, I mean, who sent the ball to Heist?
Oh, okay.
Because that was a great ball there. Whenever they go back and watch film, Coach, give that man a pat on the back for sure, because that ball was great. Waited.
Was it? I'm trying to give a.
Man, it could have been Manuel.
That's actually what I was thinking. But thinking's all I'm going to do because the game is already moving on.
They'll let me know tomorrow about it if we got it wrong for sure. But, oh, you can't imagine a better start for the Red Raiders here. Going for KCK. Yeah, KCK 1-5 on the year, 0-4 in the conference, but playing it tough every time around. By no means is this one over here as Greenwood chests that one in.
It's going to be going pretty far. I think that's. Oh, I think he might have just let that play out.
Yeah.
Kind of chopped at it.
He made an effort on the play. You got to give him respect for that, to be quite honest with you. Pedro Bronco throws that one in to Raul.
Oh, by the way, speaking of number 11 out there, your favorite player, he would like you to keep it up with the nicknames.
Yeah.
He told me that.
Yeah. He said that he really likes the nicknames, and I have to give credit to Steven for a lot of those, to be quite honest with you. But, yeah, Mr. Energy out there.
The one I watched you guys stream the Saturday before last was filled with nicknames, which I'm sure was making him happy.
And I think they're appropriate nicknames, too, to be quite honest with you. Heist the Iceman. He's got ice in his veins.
That
He's
one,
cool.
That one, honestly, when I heard you guys say it, I was like, why didn't I think of that? And it's just so appropriate, right?
It's an LOL type moment. Is wow, great to leave that one in, Jack.
Oh, that would have been a hell of an angle to knock that in, but he's up for it.
Yeah, he is up for it, and I'm thinking that was Harvey. When I get a turnaround here, I can, because whoever kept that ball in on the far side did a heck of a job to be able to do so. Walking into the box. Actually, I think that was Jack who kept that ball in on the right-hand side, then sent it into the box. Folks, we apologize with the numbers. It is kind of hard sometimes to see with a little bit of a shadow, but we'll do our best here.
I thought you meant the stats. I was about to say that Jack Greenwood's already got 4 goals this season so far, so it's been no slouch. Well, actually, now he's got 5 goals on the season and 3 assists.
And I don't know if
Let me just go and update that right there.
Well, and so I have Jack in class, and he showed me a couple of his goals, and they are Puskas Award finalists. Seriously, there's some really nice ones here. Harvey has it. They're just going to pull it out a bit and reset. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh, great crossfield ball there. Pedro takes this one in.
Oh, I think he's going to go right to the box. Yep. Oh, man.
Oh.
That was I don't think the defender would have done his goalie any favors if he'd hit that.
I was thinking the exact same thing. It's better just to let that one go because that really could have came off his head in a funky way.
Oh, is he going to have a chance to go forward here? I'm just going to let that play out.
Good job by Matisse just to let that one go.
And the linesman, all right, signals for a goal kick. Just making sure.
So Matisse from France, definitely one of the favorites for World Cup play coming up soon.
Oh, I think we said that he was going to be a favorite for World Cup play. I was like,
he
really?
Might, yeah, you never know. He might make it back, but
he might have to start traveling.
Well, but the French team, a lot of injuries right now, actually. But they have a little bit of time to heal and get better by the time all of that rolls around.
Absolutely. Been looking forward to that for a while. Actually, every time the U.S. is in it, which has been most times in my life, it's always like I'm really excited and also like really, really anxious the entire time.
Yeah, and you just want them to do well. And to say that they've been a part of it most of our life is a really cool thing to be able to say. As Calvin has this ball, sizes up.
It's gonna, it's like that actually felt well. I don't know. Nah,
swing and a miss, but hey, that's okay though.
There's no universe you would call that an intentional pass back. He swung at it and kind of flubbed it. But yeah, I really like that ball from Calvin right there. It had the right amount of weight on it. With the wind caught it. I just maybe think that maybe they weren't expecting that it was going to fall exactly like that. Calvin was though.
Well, and honestly, this wind is so tricky. My goodness, I'm looking at the flag right now, and it is really whipping.
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay.
I think it's going to be Harvey that gets the call here.
Yeah, Harvey is protesting.
Asking the question.
Protesting just a little bit. Not too much. Not too much. We've already established. You get away with a little.
Sure, and either way, it's going to be a free kick from pretty far out. Going to try to get a bounce or two in the box and see what can happen with it. Ooh, that was Daisuke that was able to get to that one there. Luckily, he did. Oh, that does help, Ryan Butcher. Thank you very much. Yeah, that change might help us with seeing the...
I was about to say that shadow on there was killing me. I was like, hey, turn off the lights. We can see. There's floodlights outside. It's good.
It's really cool being up here so high when it's really dark. You can see for miles and miles, it feels like.
And they don't even know we're watching them.
I like that. That's very insightful. That was deep as a throw in here for KCK, Kansas City, Kansas Community College.
Oh, I was about to say I thought he was in a really good position to maybe get ahead on that. But again, wind caught it.
Yeah, if that ball holds up, he really is. Looked like he had space on his defender there. Ball goes back.
Takes a quick to Raul there.
That's going to be tough to play out from the back for the Red Ravens this whole first half.
KCK fighting to get that goal back. Oh. Whoo. I like his thought there when I think he realized if I go for this and I do this wrong, it's going to end up really bad. But it looks like he may have taken an injury when he took a swing at that. So get him some treatment here.
Yeah, I don't know if he caught the play or if he caught the field.
It must have been the field the way he went down because he didn't make a lot of contact. Thankfully, that would have been pretty bad for everyone involved, but it looks like he's getting up.
Yeah,
so.
He's up somewhat quickly, so we won't take a break.
And he is wearing a knee brace already, so you got to be careful on that leg.
We got to be careful with Raul, that's for sure. But if he trusts that he can keep going, I imagine we'll go with that. Barker will probably keep an eye on that. Throw in here.
It's going to swing and knock that upfield a little bit.
Yeah, Pedro.
Get a breather. This KCK again. Well, I was about to look up their stats, but then I remembered if you try to go to their website, it says it's an insecure website and will not let you look at it, either on my phone or on a computer.
Well, and we do have the roster, so we'll call out numbers when we can. Unfortunately, we don't have statistics for them as we see.
But yeah, if you are the KCK webmaster watching this game, could you take a look at that? That doesn't seem right.
A lot of times for me, I always think it's user error on my part.
Well, okay. When I checked it from my computer at work, I was like, well, maybe it's the computer's fault. And then I checked my phone, and I was like, nope, still not working.
We will see about that.
Looks like he's going back down. I think that might be the end of this, at least half for him, as he tried to walk it off, but not quite. So it looks like Barker already is going to have to find someone to replace him here.
Yeah, just doesn't feel right, and we will have the physio come out, and we'll go ahead and take a break as well. We'll hydrate ourselves as it looks like the players will do. We'll return whenever action returns on the field. And we are back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. A 1-0 lead for the Red Ravens, looking to add on to that. Good job by KCK to step up and get that one. First game tonight starting at 5 o'clock. Women 0-0 at first half, end up with a 3-0 victory. Men looking to add on to the victory dance tonight.
Looks like they'll have another opportunity here with a corner kick.
Second one of the evening, am I correct?
Yes, indeed. First one was well defended. We'll see how this one goes. That goal, of course, came from a long play up from the midfield down the line. A lot of good play to send it over to Jack Greenwood on the other side of the box. Easy peasy. I'd like to see more of that.
Made it look easy for sure. A lot of skill involved as we see this corner kick. Wind is going to hold this one up a bit.
Goes too far in the back. Able to get a head on it, but only is able to sort of bring it down a little bit. That'll go out for a Coffeyville throw.
Pretty sure that João Gustavo came in for Raul.
Well, he'll have to maintain the line right there because KCK was pressing really hard there for about a good 5-minute stretch.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Come in and immediately you see a lot of action, a lot of touches.
And I believe that was his first touch on the ball, speaking of which. Followed quickly by a second. Very quickly.
Pass gets away.
And he's offside. Oh, thank goodness. I was a little worried that time because, again, big old post right in my face. I actually had to lean around. It's like, is he offside? Yeah, he's offside.
He didn't give a lot of shout, so I'm pretty sure he's cool with the call. Maybe wanting to pass earlier, but, hey, KCK defense, midfield, forwards, getting forward. 30 minutes left in this first half.
Yeah, this time a little bit more of a confident touch on the ball there.
Good job by Jack. Holds it up, gets it out.
Little off balance there, not quite able to get it up, but looks like we'll just get it right back. Oh, well, I say that. That is traveling real fast down the field.
My goodness.
Very smart choice not to play it back.
Yeah, balls in the air are not going to be smart for the Red Ravens unless they just have, something wide open.
Yeah, that's one of those times when I don't think that our goalkeeper would have appreciated actually receiving that. That would have put him in quite the spot.
I don't think Barker would appreciate it either. Coach Barker over there, first season as the head coach, doing great so far.
Looks like a foul was just called on Jack Greenwood there.
Okay, not a lot of argument there. But, yeah, hands up in the air.
Just like you don't care.
That's how it always is. So, Coffeyville Red Ravens 2-0 in the Jayhawks, 7-2 overall.
That thing flew really far.
That was crazy,
past.
Yeah. Number 14 in the nation for Coffeyville.
Yes, and I think the women were ranked, what, 15?
15, yeah.
So, yeah, pretty close. Got two really, really good teams this season, which is always my favorite seasons. It's really, you kind of want either both teams to be really good or both teams to be about on the same level of skill, even if they're both kind of having to struggle for wins, because then it feels like, you're there for them all. But, man, when one team's doing really well and the other's struggling, those are some rough seasons.
Yeah, it can be tough, for a lot of different reasons. Not to always say it's one thing or the other, but a combination of things. I do think that even though they are separate entities, they do feed off of each other for sure. And we do see a lot of, and that's going to be a foul, Jack.
I don't think that's what he was trying to do.
No.
You see the hand up. Well, he's going to get it right back.
Okay, good job. And he's got an opening, but that wind is really holding the ball up.
Yeah, it's going to take some getting used to. But it looks like Coffeyville is going to take advantage of the wind holding the ball
out.
out.
Mr. Energy here gets on it and puts it in.
And looks it goes to where, we can call that no man's land, because no man was there.
But I finished my point from earlier. Both teams support each other quite a bit. Coming out of halftime, the women will line up for the men will line up for the women. So, honestly, that's the main thing there. Winning or losing, just to see them supporting each other and having fun, honestly, that's the name of the game there.
Yes, indeed.
Shicky and Barker will probably be like, no, we need to win games. But Matisse did what he could there. Kind of tricky ball. Had to come out for her, really. And that's Calvin, I think. Yeah, good play by him, and ball goes over to the Red Ravens.
And Heiss has a chance to break away with it.
Nifty footwork there.
Yep, still on the attack. Having to kind of double back to grab that one really fast. It's going to go all the way back to Matisse from Pedro Bronco.
With a lot of pace, too, because of the wind. My goodness, that ball will hold up nicely. Nobody there, though, to receive that from Zidane.
Pedro up, is able to get enough on it.
Zhao back to Matisse, back to Zhao.
Back to Matisse.
If it works. Ooh, I don't know if that was.
Was
that?
I'm pretty sure that was intentional.
Wow,
or if it wasn't
that was a heck of a ball. That thing had some spin on it and went right to him.
I'm glad he took that swing first try. Don't try to bring that down. Just get it out of there.
True, true.
Having your goalkeeper out of position and also, whoa. Okay. I guess you only really need to give it a little bit of a tap, and it'll fly all the way back.
Yeah, a little goes a long way when talking about this wind and the ball.
KCK is trying to use that to their advantage now. I think they could feel that if they're going to tie things up, this would be the time to do it, because after the half, it's going to be no picnic.
Good job by Manuel to get to that one. Tries to find it in the middle there, just unable to. Harvey, thumbs up, no problem. Reset, and here we go. No substitutions yet for either team, I don't think.
Well, there was one substitution.
For the injury, yes. Yeah.
But outside of that, no, what do you call them, tactical substitutions?
There you go. And it looks like Raul is still having a seat over there on the sideline, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that situation there as the ball goes over to KCK for a throw-in. 25 minutes left in this first half. Night has fallen onto Coffeyville, Kansas. Cooler weather as well. Believe it or not, folks, it was 100 degrees today, Fahrenheit, and tomorrow the high is 60
something, like 64.
So that's like a 35-degree.
I like how you specified that it wasn't literally boiling outside for our
Celsius,
European.
Yeah, sure. No, we're not all just melting.
For anyone who stayed up real late to watch this game.
And we hope you did, to be quite honest with you. We've had some really cool interaction with family members of the women's team and the men's team. It's always nice to hear from you guys.
Yep. I remember the last time, because that's when the game was on at noon and at 2, for the men's game. So it wasn't too late.
Yeah, not bad for them over there, evening time, as Calvin, ooh, nice little Modric pass right there.
Now just going to set up, like, where do I want to put this?
And
right there, looks
there
good.
It is. Oh, nice job by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, the goalkeeper spilled it out in front of him, but it was moving fast enough that he wasn't meant to pay for it. And he's like, what? I had my hands up. You can't foul someone if you have your hands up.
Not quite sure the number on the goalkeeper, but yeah, good goalkeeping by him.
Looks like he's actually going to stay down, so maybe he had a little bit more contact than I was aware of there.
Yeah, we're going to get a stoppage of time, and Physio will go ahead and come out. Might as well go ahead and take a hydration break. I mean,
yeah, it looks like it. It's still pretty hot and humid out there, even if it is cooler now.
Yeah, it is. So with 24 left to go here in the first half, I guess we'll go ahead and just take a little break ourselves as well. So hang tight. We'll be back when the action returns on the field.
Good.
And
All right.
we are back. Coffeyville, Kansas. Wind is blowing. Weather is changing. A lot of action on the field as well.
Corner
kick
is
for
being
KCK.
taken.
But look at this, though. Look at the flag down there, though. It's
whipping around like crazy.
Yes, it is. So this is an out swinger, but I wonder how out it will get.
Yeah, got to get out of his grasp, and that was a really well-taken corner. Is going to be able to keep it in. Yes.
Good job by Harvey to do exactly that.
Indeed.
Oh, wow. Who's this guy?
I know, right?
Yeah, this guy, give him some credit. He was at the, Nellis East, I think is what that is. He was at Nellis East. He did volleyball. Now he's here doing soccer with us. Remember, he has no last name. We really don't know him all that well. We just call him Steven.
What's happening, guys?
Not a lot, man. Good to have you.
Girls' game was pretty good.
Girls game ended up 3-0. Tata with a hat trick, 3 goals, and we're looking for some goals here as Heist, the Iceman, says, hey, man, give me some credit here. I'm getting pulled all the way around, so free kick.
Never hurts to let the referee know that you're a little upset, just a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Because, well, you weren't here for the girls' game. That was the only yellow card given in the entire game.
Really?
Maybe let the referee know you were a little too upset.
Did Shaky get anything?
No, he
Surprisingly,
didn't.
he didn't.
No,
I honestly
yeah,
thought that was going to happen
he
after.
did not. Pedro Bronco setting up this. Always dangerous.
Indeed.
Oh, that looks really good.
He brings the goalkeeper all the way out.
And it's popped straight up. And
Ooh, Heist tried the Ibrahimovic.
yeah, tried to do some kung fu fighting there, but in the end, just goes out for a goal kick, and it looks like, and some more contact in the box. I guess, I mean, did he come down awkward? Because I'm pretty sure he didn't get hit by that flying kick there. He'd be doing way more than just being slow to get up if he had been.
Yeah, and that's Jack, always the diplomat, over to talk to the ref there. He is up and he is back at it. So 87 degrees currently, and we will just keep falling all night. That is interesting. It'll feel good tomorrow for sure.
When's the temperature supposed to drop? I need to know if I can open my
This
windows.
is Kansas. You never quite know.
And the wind picked up increasingly in those last few minutes.
It was going the opposite way the last game, and now all of a sudden it's whipping 3 times the speed the opposite direction. So the second half is going to be really crucial for that, because KCK has been using it to their advantage, but there was nothing they could do about that first goal. That one was just clinical, beautiful. I don't know if you got to see it. Did you miss that?
No, I was here.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
That's when I stuck up behind you guys.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Man,
So,
I was laser focused on the game.
Oh, yeah,
I can't tell what's going on around me.
You were just in it.
so ball is up in the air, and it's always going to be tricky because of the wind. Too much contact. Free kick for Coffeyville.
Some protestations there from number 20.
Harvey did a little juke move, faked him out, but Joao has it. Matisse. And we'll set it up.
Man, it's really hard to get any distance on it with the wind blowing like that. But he's able to get it to midfield, and yet KCK is already back on it, onside. And did just enough right there. Cleared away.
Oh, what
by
a good ball there.
Zidane, and
Yeah.
it's already fallen back, though. It does not take much.
Now it's going to be a barrage from KCK for sure, especially being down a goal. Red Raven's going to have to stay disciplined here, both tactically and emotionally.
Gustavo's been really been called into action a lot. And, here we've got Heist fighting for that. Does enough to earn us a throw-in at least. We'll take it.
Yeah, got to give credit to the KCK defender there. Whenever he turns around, I can get a number possibly, but wow, really good defensive play by him there.
I think he's one of those, like, you fool me once, shame on you type.
Yeah, I'm
As
not
in,
going to
like,
get fooled again, that's for sure.
Still with possession here. Just moving it around the pitch, looking for an opportunity to turn. KCK is able to poach it away.
Up
And
and
Coffeyville
out.
is going to be just happy to watch that roll out.
Yeah, and notice the referees changed their shirts at halftime. I don't know if that was because of sweat or if it was just like a tactical thing or if they just weren't feeling the yellow.
Or
Yeah,
maybe-
a little bit of earn.
Or maybe just orange looks nice.
Oh, yeah. Since it's almost Halloween time.
Yes, it is almost Halloween time. You're exactly right.
Doesn't feel like it yet, but it will.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, in a couple days here as Adon puts this one into the box. Could find somebody.
Could find the Bronco, Pedro Bronco.
Yeah, that's true.
Looks like we're going to throw in here.
Cat Burns is holding an infant child.
I was about to say, that was some very good play there for having her hands full.
Cat double.
All over that.
Yeah, double duty. Yeah, you missed the women's game. Your cat puns were not put into play, but next time, young man, next time.
Next time.
She actually got subbed off in the second half, too, so we had both goalkeepers having a chance to do some work there.
Yeah, Ollie Thompson, for every time she has been in, she's done a great job. Remember that one play she had to come out and stop that ball?
Oh, I do.
Early. That's one of the big plays of the season for me as KCK works it around with 18 minutes left, and oh my gosh, wow.
Look at that, from like 40 yards out.
Dang. That was a strong hit right there, but you also have to factor in the wind right there.
But hey, if it goes in the back of the net, it doesn't matter how it got there.
Yeah, wind aided or not, as we see a
big substitutions. That's 4 players being subbed on for KCK.
Yeah, I think that's the sink being thrown right there is what that is.
Speaking of being thrown, I love that. Trying to throw the bibs to each other, and the wind is catching me like, nope.
It's kind of smart on KCK's part because they want to keep people in there that want to put in fresh people and not tire out their main people. I get that. I respect that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We will see how the Red Raven defense reacts to that.
Yeah, the defense has been having to keep everything tight, but this is one of those where one mistake is all it's going to take to change that score line.
Oh,
nice turn.
Touch.
Heist picks it up.
Wow.
He's got lots of room. He's got a runner on the outside, which I think is who he was aiming for, but Coffeyville's going to keep it. Back to him.
He's going to put a shot on. Ooh.
Tried to place it on the near post. Goalie was ready for it.
Whenever the ball bounces in front of the goalie like that, it can
There's
be such a tough play.
no way in no universe is anyone catching up with that one. Sorry, I was like, all right, let's unleash him. Let's go fast. And aw, man.
I would like to get Forrest Taylor out here, the kicker for the Red Ravens American football team. He could probably bust a 70-yarder tonight, to be quite honest with you. And one of these guys could, I'm sure. But, man, that wind is really affecting the
look at it,
gameplay.
just like hangs up, doesn't make it to the midfield. And all it takes is one touch. It's already flying back.
Pedro Bronco, what a great play right there because that KCK
Shield
player
him
had
off the
started
ball.
his run early. They're getting accustomed to this win, Ryan Butcher. 17 minutes is way too long. They're getting used to it.
Yeah, and how do you get out of there, too? Like, you can't play it slow because, again, all it takes is one bad pass. And you can't really blast it up to the midfield because it just keeps getting carried away. I don't know. This is a tough one here.
It's a true test for the Red Ravens.
There we go.
Cat Burns once again, double duty.
Oh, I understand that she was still holding the infant while she was doing that. I was like, what?
She dropped the infant and just said,
Oh, no.
soccer.
Just put her in the golf cart. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Where's the pizza at? Oh, there's the pizza, my friends. Coach Schicky and the girls getting their dinner tonight, well deserved.
Getting their just desserts. And
I think that was a high kick there, right?
Yeah, some dangerous play. Indirect kick.
So, Ryan Butcher and this guy we call Steven, we are 6 weeks into the academic year. Time is flying by. So that also means that we're getting to, I think, close to the midpoint for the season, and we're going to be looking at playoffs soon.
Already?
Well, I mean, you can't count us out now.
Oh, well, I mean, I was thinking that surely it's not that far along.
I don't know.
It still feels like the start of the season in some ways to me.
In some ways, but I mean, we're almost to October.
I cannot wait for September to end. It is so hot.
Free kick here for KCK.
I would love to take my dogs for a walk.
Once again, it is the 21st of September.
That ball down there was taking itself for a walk.
Haunted grounds.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, good jump.
Man, he made that look way easier than it is.
Gustavo did a great job to judge where that one was going to land. Got ahead to it, and with some power was able to clear it.
Absolutely. He's really been, called in on an emergency basis, and he has been making himself felt. And another substitution from KCK, his 5th one in only a few minutes.
Yeah, 5th one, only a few minutes. Looks like he'll slot into the attack.
He seems ready to get on this, and
Cat is not on her job as we see this one will go out and over for a goal kick.
As long as they don't run on the pitch, it's fine.
That's true. That's true. I think that's what's cool about the soccer games. There's a little more access, versus the football games. You can kind of run around down there a little bit.
Oh, if you get down there, do they toss you out?
Well, I don't know how particular they would be about it, but I mean, there's so many American football players out there. I guess you could probably blend in, but
yeah, they won't notice.
Probably not.
He's onside.
That
nice
held up
ball
for him
to
perfectly.
Heist. Oh, I can't believe he took that first time.
I can. Hey, Ryan Butcher, you know what I had visions of right there?
What's
the
that?
Van Persie header from the World Cup. If he just would have took that one on and went right for goal, that'd have been nuts. But
I really like what he was thinking there. Just go ahead. I mean, the goalie was, you could tell he was a little surprised because he probably thought that he'd try to take at least one touch and bring it down and get it on his favorite foot. But no, smash it.
Fortunately for the goalkeeper, it fell right in his breadbasket.
Well, Coffeyville's got another chance to attack here. Will you draw a foul? Referee says no.
Yeah, bring it back finally, yeah.
Oh, is he given a yellow card here?
I think so, man.
So I think he was thinking about playing advantage.
Yes,
but
he
no.
was,
See,
for
the
sure
first
he was.
yellow card of the game
Yeah.
for KCK. And if you can get me that number, I will write it down.
I think it's 7.
Lucky number 7.
Player for KCK arguing that, hey, we were shoulder to shoulder, 50-50. But referee does not see it that way. Yellow card.
We had a yellow card in the volleyball game, too.
Oh, that's interesting.
You can get a yellow card in a volleyball game?
Yes, you can.
Indeed. There's a yellow, an orange, and a red.
Wow.
Oh, you get 3? So
Yep.
do you get...
I did in high school. Not in high school, in grade school.
Do you get ejected completely with a red card?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Do they get to replace you?
Yes.
That's a good question.
They
We'll have
do.
to ask.
You have to be subbed out.
Oh, well, that's not so bad.
And Red Ravens
But
bring this down.
They're also suspended for, I think, maybe one of the game.
Well, that's also true of soccer, though, and they don't get to replace you.
Matisse going to put a boot to this. He needs to get back to his spot as quickly as he
Oh!
can. That's a lot of contact.
Well, yeah, he's going to take that foul. Doesn't protest too much. He knew he was getting it.
Red Ravens take it quickly. Here they go.
Nice cut there as he looks to send it.
Ooh,
close
not
to
a
the
bad
box.
ball.
And another, just like fouls are coming hard and fast here. Jeez.
Yeah, there was
You
contact.
get a foul. You get a foul. You get a foul.
And are we... Okay, just telling everyone, chill for a second. He's going to go talk to the linesman. Sometimes I wonder if he's just saying, hey, man, you doing all right?
How's your day?
I like that orange on you. Yeah, probably so.
Matches your flag.
Oh, yeah.
That's always big.
No, going to come all the way
Looks like fries on
forward
fries.
here. Going to have one of our defenders take it, because why not?
Yeah, and left-footed as well. We'll see if we can get some action in the box.
Go back a little bit. The opposing coach there is helping them find the exact right place for the ball. We appreciate his help.
Always do.
He really is helping a lot.
Gonna walk it out and set this wall in their place.
There's a lot he can do here. There's a lot of options, and a lot of Red Ravens can make a run at the far post.
I wouldn't mind seeing Manuel occupy that area, right in front of him there, catch a pass, and maybe find someone streaking into the box, but we'll see.
Totally agree.
Well, you better.
All right, here we go.
Conversation.
Or not.
Never mind.
That's interesting. I didn't see what he did, but that's fine. Waiting with bated breath here. Takes it slow.
Ice gets ahead to
Pops
it.
it up. Look at that.
Oh!
But it's not over yet. It is not over yet. He's gonna find the back of the net before long. It is inevitable as the tides. Oh, that was
Yeah,
yes.
that's going to be inside the box. Harvey earns that one there.
You could see him. He's looking back at the ref. He's like, I'm not going to make a big deal out of this, but I'm pretty sure.
Please give this
I just
to
got
me.
a PK.
Yeah, and number 31, Manuel Nunez was the one who played that volley, almost putting it in, and really created that whole play right there from the confusion. Spilled from the goalkeeper. Defenders having to react quickly. Constant pressure in the box leads to a chance here for the Iceman to get himself on the board.
We'll see if he really does have ice in his veins here, because this will affect anyone. PKs are deceptively difficult. It's a mental game. I'd still bet money on him scoring, though.
Oh, yeah.
Kicks up and
yeah, there it is.
Go, Iceman.
I really do love that it was just low on the ground, placed. That is a very confident, like, you're not stopping this. I'm just going to put it in the back of the net. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Just, again, calm and cool, one might say.
And that's why he's the Iceman, to be quite honest with you. 10 minutes left in this first half, and I don't know about you guys, but it feels like this first half has lasted for like a half and another half, to be quite honest with you. Stoppages, injuries, hydration, but a lot of action. And here we go, Red Raven fans up 2-0.
I wouldn't count KCK out of it, though.
Oh, not at all.
They have had so many attacks in this half, and this is already another one, a chance to maybe fix the scoreboard from their perspective. And, oh, jeez. And that's why I'm not going to count them out just yet.
Yeah.
That was pretty solidly put together, and the corners have been – actually, I think they've only had one corner this half, but that one corner was pretty dangerous.
Yeah, and, you know, that came right after the second goal. They did not hesitate. Nice diagonal ball. Player ran with it, and Matisse had to spring into action.
I think any kick could be a dangerous kick.
Especially with the wind the way it is.
Let's see, we're doing man marking here, probably for the best.
Kick is up and headed away.
Tries to turn with it, takes kind of a heavy touch, gets that turn, fires back, deflection, so Manuel has no problem scooping it up. Whew.
Not quite sure who that took a deflection off of.
Oh,
but there
who
are
can
no,
even keep track?
Well, no shouts for hand. You know, I
Nah.
usually get those shouts, who regardless of who it hits. But
I'm going to go ahead and put that down and think about life for a second.
good ball considering the wind.
Was able to get a head on it.
And that is out for a KCK kick. Good defense. Good job by Manuel to shut that down.
And knocked forward here. Coffeyville trying to find another gap, as looks like we're going to have a counterattack from KCK if they can keep hold of it.
A lot of white shirts around there, though. Good job of them to patrol that midfield area.
Even better defense for Coffeyville.
Yeah, there were a lot of times in that first half that KCK was looking like they might be able to shred that defense, but always when it came down to the very last opportunity, nope, would get cut out. And as long as they keep doing that, but boy, for a while there, felt a little nervy, I think is the word.
Yeah, it did. Came in here off the road and right onto the pitch and down to business. Luckily, Coffeyville has put 2 up on the board right before halftime.
Oh, wow. Got caught when he was trying to just blast that back up, but it's fine. Coffeyville retains controls. Well, Calvin's trying to barrel down on that player. He's really going through like 3 Coffeyville players. Has managed to keep track of it, but in the end, player's in an offside position.
Yeah, and that's tough for KCK because, yeah, that player had eluded 2 or 3 tacklers there and had really carved his way into the defense.
Which is not an easy thing to do considering who he was up against.
Gustavo and the crew in the back.
They are going to love it when the second half starts and they won't have to deal with that win. Not that it stopped them from scoring 2 goals or anything.
Yeah,
but
that's true, and that's a really remarkable thing, to be quite honest with you. 2 goals going up against the wind makes you really anxious for what might happen. Calvin hit from the back.
Oh, okay, that call was against Calvin.
Well, I think they're going to maybe say that he got the ball, or the defender got all ball, but then he reacted and taken quickly. Dice Case steps up. Great job there. Needed to happen.
Ooh. Just letting his momentum carry him through was Manuel.
Oh, nice turn. Another good one.
Pretty slick indeed. But that's where it's going to end for the 3rd corner kick
Good
for
job.
KCK.
Yeah, Zhao stepped up and out there. Pedro did all he could to keep up. Really nice moves there from the KCK player.
And this is where they've had some pretty dangerous opportunities.
Shifty down there, I see you rocking the red hat.
Oh, there we go. He got
Wow, good defense.
He just barely got it the first time. They got a much better hit the second time.
And Heiss will get onto this. Ooh. Oh, no.
Wonder why they were bringing that back.
It looked like they may have called offside.
No, I don't think offside was called. It happened before Heiss got it, and he was
Maybe a free kick.
he was on his own side of the pitch too.
Yeah, and Greenwood had a couple questions as well.
Well, here they are. I love those little steps from Calvin. It's like, what? I'm just stepping up a little bit. It's fine.
Good ball, really, but
that
just
go.
outside of the post.
That's always a fun kind of psychological thing. It's like, what? I'm stepping up a few feet. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Am I really doing?
And hey, now we actually have a substitution here, which I think might be the first tactical sub.
Heiss getting a well-deserved break. Mark McDade comes to fill in up top. Ryan, what I was thinking last time they took that corner kick, KCK, you know, the way the wind's blowing, put someone on with a left foot on that one. You
or
know,
just
try
put
to get
someone
something into the goal, maybe.
You would only need like a slight header, not even a really good one, just a placed header, and that would be all it takes, which I think is why they're doing the man marking, because like you cannot let anyone have like a free attempt at it.
Speaking of free attempts, KCK making way.
Oh, was just flying in there trying to cut that out. He's going to take a shot. No, instead drops it to the outside, then sends it back in.
Good look.
KCK's not done yet. It's well, if he'd made a play on it, but I think he realized, as he's happy to fall on it.
Oh yeah.
Cradle it.
4 minutes left in this first half.
Looks like we got another substitution coming up.
Jack gets ahead to it. Great job to find Zidane on the right-hand side. Foot race now.
I was about to say he might have to take this all by himself, and he's got 2 players on him, and he's going to draw a foul, which
he gets it. Nice
is
job.
Exactly what you can hope for, because, boy, there weren't a lot of good options for him there.
Yeah, honestly, KCK bailed him out, really. He had nowhere to go, and great job by him to force action from the defense and win what could potentially be a very
lucrative opportunity.
Yeah, a dangerous free kick here. So it looks like Ayato's going to take it, and it's going to come from his left foot. Going to put a lot in the box here. Still wouldn't mind seeing Manuel just kind of short, but ooh, Zhao was in there.
Yeah, it doesn't get too far out, but it looks like KCK has a chance to counterattack. I think can find that pass.
Good job.
We appreciate him getting back in time to knock that out. Pedro Bronco doing his thing.
That's all he knows how to do. Zidane, too, you know, getting back there hustling.
Bronco and Mr. Energy.
Yep, there he is, too. Harvey lays that one off.
I think that was the right call right there. Just get that back up the field.
Exactly, yeah. Win some time.
And number 13 was in an offside position as he acknowledges to his teammates, say, hey, I'm not being lazy. It was just offside.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than being perceived as lazy, right?
Well, yeah, especially in a game like soccer, to be quite honest with you, where, I mean, you got to run. You got to put in some, you know.
Put in some work.
Put in some miles.
Some sprints as well every once in a while, so. Ball knocked around. Balls to KCK.
Looks like he's got a little bit of space.
Good moves. Shot on. Oh.
Ooh, he is happy to watch that go
Wow.
past. And I think, did that take a deflection?
They're gonna
Yes,
say
it did.
My goodness, that was dangerous.
That's one of those where it's like, well, this is either going out or I'm in trouble because there's nothing he could do.
Yeah, that's true. It was pretty good placement. What I don't want to see is that player or any KCK players getting so much time like that to be able to size it up. But corner kick here.
Number 4.
Oh,
That was the best look they've had. Oh, he actually had some space.
Wow. Yeah, that was well played by KCK there. Found the forehead, just didn't find the back of the net.
Kind of what Mr. Butcher predicted earlier.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was looking for.
One header.
Yeah, I mean, the problem was the angle that he was going at because he was coming out of the box and turning his head toward. To flick it there is way more difficult than just going straight forward at it, but defense is not going to give him an easy header. That's about the best one they've had, which should say something about the quality of the defense on those corners.
Yeah, that is true. Ball up in the air. Harvey trying to bring it down. Zidane will step up. Good job by him.
That's really well placed, actually. Got an opportunity there. He just is like, you know what? I'm just going to dump that towards the touchline. This is not looking good.
And that stays in, Ryan Butcher.
It does, surprisingly, somehow, as goalie is forced to just clear it. It's not going to get far.
Alejandro out there giving chase.
This final minute of the first half. Cannot
be
let up for
something
a
here.
moment. It's off of KCK mid, or I think one of the defenders was up a little bit there. They'll have time to set up an attack. Got plenty of time.
Good job by the ball boy to be down there and ready to go. Big throw in here for Pedro.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to take a long throw in. I love these.
I do too. It's pretty much like a free kick.
If you got the arms for it, then definitely is.
Yep.
And
Looks
there
great.
It is.
Oh, the goalie tries to slap it down.
Oh, strike one.
I guess that was strike two if you count the
True.
slap.
Well, earlier too we had a whiff.
Is he able to keep it in? No, not quite.
I think that'll go ahead and play out the half right there. Well, KCK, quick throw in. 6 seconds, 5 seconds.
I'm going to call it with 6 seconds.
Manuel, just go at it. Just go at it. Just go at it. Get it. Oh, man.
He's like, nah, I'm going to save it for the second half.
All good, all good. You got to love that performance from the Red Raven team right there. A little bit of adversity at first. KCK looked like they were the ones on the front foot. Red Ravens, stay cool, stay calm, stay collected. Iceman provides the assist, then he steps up and hits the penalty. So 15 minutes and we'll be back, folks. We will see you back when the action returns. Back live here in Coffeyville, Kansas, Veterans Memorial Stadium. 2-0 scoreline so far for the men's team versus Kansas City, Kansas Community College. Saw the women win 3-0 in the first game. Very entertaining stuff there. Seen a lot more of it also in this game. Heiss with an assist and with a goal as well. Ryan Butcher, what do you think Coach Barker said at halftime?
I bet he said, hey, do you think you can also get a 3-0 scoreline in there? You know, just make everything nice and even. Well, I had their average goals per game, I think, is just over 3 per game.
Yeah, I think they do average just over 3. And if Heiss were to go back and play goalkeeper and make a save, that would be like the cycle. Would that be the cycle for football there? You get an assist, you get in a goal, and you make a save? I mean,
sounds right to me.
What more can you do? But we'll see as far as how that plays out. Harvey is standing over the ball, ready to put this one into play. Looks like Jack is out there, Zidane is out there, Daisuke, Joao in for Raul. Don't know if we'll see him in the second half or not. We'll keep an eye on that. Ayato, and we will call them out as we see them.
KCK is straight off the mark there.
Matisse called into action within seconds. Oh, wow, what a turn there. That was a dangerous ball, but Manuel made the most of it. And Gustavo being ran down, puts it into the middle. Or this left flank here, KCK knocking it around. Well, on the flip side of that, Ryan, what do you think KCK said at halftime? What do they need to do?
I think we're seeing it right now. It's like we can't stop. It's like we need to score immediately. Like you need to, within the first 10 minutes, close that gap. Give you like this belief that you can get back in the game. But the longer it goes on, you know, the harder that's going to be, because after a while, kind of run out of steam. Even as deep as their bench is, eventually you can't keep that up. So we'll see. So far, they're doing a good job of it here. I think that is, I'm guessing that's the captain who's making a throw in there.
Yeah, has the orange armband on the left arm. He's going to throw this one in, number 4 for KCK.
We got another player from the Netherlands.
Oh, cool. Very
our favorite
nice.
country.
We're loving the support that we get from all of our players and their friends, their family members.
Yep. But unless his dad wants to help me out with his pronunciation, we're going to have to stick with the Dutch players we have on our team.
We also had that happen with us, so we appreciate it as we see a free kick for KCK. This is the type of situation they want to find themselves in, and this is the situation that Red Ravens do not want to find themselves in. But we'll see how they defend with 2 men in the wall and more in the box.
That's a pretty dangerous position here. So who do we have in the wall? Looks like Jack Greenwood for 1 and Zidane for 2.
Well, I think that's Harv down there.
Oh,
I think that's Harvey.
Is that, right.
And then Greenwood's over.
Is that him? Okay. I think I see where you're pointing at. Let's see how we go. Gonna try for near post? No, gonna just go low.
Ooh, that's tricky.
For just a second, I wondered, did that skip over? A little bit of contact there, but that's fine. It's gonna go out for a throw in for KCK.
Wow, that was a tricky ball there. Hard to clear it out, but let's see how gameplay changes.
Looks like they're also going for a long throw in. That served us well in the first half.
Yeah, CCC playing with the wind this time.
And it's just gonna go right back out. See if he's got enough in him for another long throw in.
Is going to be very shicky for the KCK. Instead of tricky.
I was not sure what word you were playing off of there. I thought you were trying to say something about Coach Shicky that is much like the wind. Very energetic, has a big effect on games.
That's a shot on goal, you can say, for KCK there. Scooped up by Matisse, and he will take his time to direct players down the field, but ultimately put this up into the jet stream.
Much easier to do.
The wind on their side.
Oh, got just enough on there to tip it in that direction. I think it's going to be a throw-in.
Yeah, that was Calvin who hustled to try to get to that one there. Calvin and Heiss up front. That's a lot of speed.
Trying to get some space there. Oh, I think it
Ooh.
actually worked, and he's
Yeah,
got
laid up
runners on
for
his
him.
side, and he is onside too. Gonna have to see some magic over there to keep him from turning and have an opportunity on goal.
1 on 3.
Goes back to the center, finds some space, and
Wow.
just
wow.
settles it right there. It's like, no, actually.
Man, that was nice. That was Bronco, too, I'm pretty sure.
That was clutch right there. That was the most dangerous opportunity they've had. Oh,
Oh,
speaking of
what's he's going to come out. He's going to come out. He retreats back.
yeah, I don't know if he would have been able to take that quickly. Oh, well,
Ooh.
he's coming back now, everybody.
Ooh, went right for it.
It was dipping. It was dipping.
It really was. You could see the dip on that ball. Wow, a couple yards out. That might have been a different conclusion there.
A whole different soccer game.
Yeah, KCK is really lucky there.
Wait. You'd say that it would have been a different soccer game if he had scored a goal? I think that would have been more of the same, to be honest. No, it's the exact same soccer game.
It would have turned into a completely different game going up 3-0, though. You know, well, maybe not completely different. There's still a lot of time, but
Oh, yeah. My point is I wouldn't have been too surprised if it happened.
just a lot of the same. Yeah, we've seen it all year from this team, especially from him. Throw in here, Harvey.
Zidane is trying to keep hold of it. He's doing it despite a lot of pressure, and he wins another throw in.
I think he likes the challenge.
Yeah.
To be quite honest with you, I think he likes getting in the thick of it, to be quite honest with you. He can handle it.
And looks like it's going to come right back to him. He gets another chance at it.
Ooh, nice touch.
I mean, hey, if you got the skills, you might as well flaunt it.
Seriously.
Takes a big touch ahead of him.
Ooh, clever ball.
Able to get just enough on it to keep it. It's going to go out to Jack Greenwood on the wing.
Quick thinking there from the Red Ravens. Greenwood
And
goes
he gets
down.
brought down, and yeah, the ref's going to bring it back. And he was looking. I was like, "Excuse me, Mr. Referee.
If a
I don't mean to bother you, but
Yeah.
I've just been fouled."
They're going to want to take it quickly, but
Sorry.
psych.
Yeah, I love that stuff. Where it's like, well, just stretching my leg out here to make sure I can get a really good hit on it.
Oh, yeah. 25-yard line.
I mean, this one is so tempting. That kind of dip that was going for earlier, if you can make that happen from this distance, you got a lot of space to let that rest.
I think it's going to come down to height, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're going to have to really be on that. You're going to have the power there, but
Right.
placement's going to be key.
Let's see what Calvin Schulten can bust out for us here. Looks like he's going to float it to the far post, and there's people there! Oh, that was...
Close.
It looks like he was offside anyway.
Oh, okay,
So
okay,
that
that
would have
was-
been much more of a bummer if he'd actually scored then.
3 white shirts on that far side. Wow.
Just kind of took that run a little bit early. Great ball, though.
Yeah, that was. I was looking for him to go at goal, to be quite honest with you, but that was a better choice there. Prove me wrong. Now we'll see KCK fighting that wind.
I'm just going to try to blast it back behind the back line there. Almost made it.
Yeah, I was going to say that almost worked there. That was good defense.
Be forced back under heavy pressure. Has 4 white shirts surrounding him, and he tries to get it forward. Oh no.
Wow, falls to him.
How's he going to take it? Oh,
Ooh, nice turn.
oh, he almost had it, and
Good
referee
defense.
says no foul, and no foul there either.
Yeah, tell him to get on up.
It's a whole bunch of no fouls being not called.
Wow.
That was a cheeky turn from
It was.
Jack, though.
Now,
That-
that was a very foul play right there.
Huh. I don't know if I've ever seen a turn like that, honestly.
It would have looked great if he had pulled that off. He was so close, too. Blessedly close. I will say that I don't think the referee was making bad non-calls there. It
No,
felt like
no, not at all. Yeah, I don't.
that's some borderline stuff where it's like maybe, but no.
The one on Jack was great defense. The other one you might have been able to argue about, but no, I'm good with it. Zidane did a really good job to come back on defense and stop the run that KCK was making. Now trying to make another run.
Oh, chance for the KCK player. Okay, I was wondering if that was going to be brought back there. It was a little.
Just a little bit.
Zhao has been he's been a trooper ever since he had to come in early in the first half.
Seriously, yeah, and I think I made the comment as far as, right off the bat, he's going to be called into action. He's going to get a lot of touches. Being able to bring a player like that off the bench, that's super valuable. Oh, yeah, that's pretty reckless there.
How are we going to handle this?
2 white shirts down.
Yeah. hopefully everyone's all right. But, wow, that was a really bad challenge.
Yeah.
He's not protesting. Let's put it that way.
He didn't have the space at all to go to ground like that. Maybe a step or two off as well.
He's got the captain protesting on his behalf. Okay, there's the protest. That was number 23, who is, wait a minute, that wasn't a...
Rory Stenhouse. Did we miss a color?
That's what I'm starting to wonder. Surely, was that a straight red?
Yeah, I almost think it is the way that they're...
It must be.
So 1, 2,
I already did
3,
it. There's 10
4,
players on the
5,
pitch.
6, 7. Well, I've got 9. That's why I don't teach.
I was about to say, there's one more on the sideline. Who's... Feels like 10.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so it's really hard to see from up here.
Yeah, there's probably some people on stream right now. It's like, what is their problem?
Yeah, we apologize, guys, but
so I'm not good at math at all.
The reckless lunge there,
Yeah.
taking out 2 players.
Honestly, I was about to say that I wouldn't be surprised to see red. I just thought it came up as yellow. So.
Well, and Steven, honestly, speaking of a play that will change the game completely.
But that's going to take the wind out of their sails.
Oh, my. You can't imagine. I mean, being a man down.
And how's he going to handle this? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, well.
It's going to go a little wide, but I love the thought.
Don't blame him for taking that, really.
Absolutely not.
He's got some moxie.
It's going to be an interesting 36 minutes.
Yeah.
It really will. You hope not to see it get choppy or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that there wasn't any injury specific,
True.
because I was really worried when they both went down from that, because that, again, just going to...
I'd like to be inside Zidane head sometimes. I just, what is he thinking down there? Always hustling, always competing. Nothing easy for the other team. And speaking of that, one man down, 35 minutes left, 2-0 lead for the Red Ravens, but no reason to let down, to be quite honest with you.
I mean...
Stranger things have happened.
The alternative is not great. Just going to roll over. I don't think they're going to do that.
No, not at all.
And yeah, you're going to get a card for that. He's like, what? What? I did nothing. I'm so innocent.
Yeah, Dice K has kind of been toting that line all match.
A little bit.
Minutes already gone by in the second half, and I'm personally enjoying it so far.
We are happy that you're enjoying it so far, and I think the other fans on stream will as well. Good game so far, especially if you're a Red Raven fan. This free kick will go out of touch and over to the Red Ravens, which, considering the wind, that was a pretty powerful kick right there to actually sell out the back. Matisse will take it quickly. And it'll just make passing a little bit easier for the Red Ravens.
Got acres of space, easy to set up a good pass. We'll take that deflection to win the throw-in. Zidane still having the time of his life on the near side of the pitch.
Yes, he is, and I think even more with a man down. And so, to comment about Coach Schicky and his long sleeves, so earlier in the day, he was a madman. Now he's a genius. Because it's a little cooler outside, you know. So those long sleeves make a lot more sense. So in the end game, he wins.
It's long sleeves for the long game.
I'm telling you, way to be, Coach.
Yeah.
End of a long day.
Because we were hanging out there, I was like, hey, just for a second, feels a little like fall.
Like it should be.
Yeah, when you wake up tomorrow morning, that's exactly what it's going to feel like, folks. For any students watching this podcast, yeah, definitely go to class. Just because the weather,
in general, go to class.
Just go to class, and just because the weather drops doesn't mean you don't have to go to class. And here's Heiss going to bring this one down.
Good call right there. He makes use of that extra space again with having a man advantage. And Coffeyville's actually got a lot of room to play. And whoo, KCK is like, no, you don't actually.
Yeah, hey, good job by him to recover.
It could kind of be as an advantage.
Oh, look at Jack, where he just like turns and like, nope. I'm just gonna let that one play.
Yeah, I mean, Steven, sometimes a red card, a technical foul in basketball or whatever, might actually invigorate the team.
What happens if you get an orange card in volleyball? I have to know.
I think you have to be subbed out, and you can't be in for the rest of the game.
I think you have to buy someone lunch, too.
So all right, so that one's potential kind of sending off almost. All right, but a red card is like not only can you not play the rest of the game, but you're out for the next one.
Yeah, you're out for the next one, but you can't. But you can still have a sub.
We will consult the volleyball ladies.
I love the idea of an orange card.
I've gotten a lot of those in grade school. They're not that fun.
Are you sure it just wasn't construction paper?
And that is going to sail over the crossbar there. I think that was, that's Jack Greenwood trying to put one up on the board. Second half, 2-0 score line. Down a man is KCK. 32 minutes left.
Did you know they're not going to be making rulers any longer?
What joke are you setting up here?
That was the joke. Rulers are...
Oh, I get it.
I got to give you a lot of props for that one, dude. That was very clever. Very, very clever. If you could bring something like that to the broadcast every time, we might give you a last name.
Yeah, that's way better than I was expecting a pun. Uh-oh. What's going on here?
So
bringing it back for a foul all the way.
Yeah, play's been stopped.
And Pedro's coming. Oh, well, okay. For a second, I thought he was going off the pitch.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what happened there all the way back when that pass was made, or two passes before even.
You can tell how intense I'm getting right now with my hat on backwards.
It's getting intense.
Man, if that turns into a rally cap, then we're in trouble.
Yeah, we don't need to have that inside out.
Or look at your shark fin.
Steven Shark. Do. Yeah.
Speaking of which, Chelsea has the new American owner, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was a picture of him during a conference, and the dude was wearing a Chelsea ball cap, looking as American as he possibly could, and all I can think of was man, I got that same hat. It's like, well, you're such an American.
Just repping your team, man. Just trying to rep your team.
They don't wear those a lot over there.
Free kick here, KCK.
When I last saw.
Yeah, thanks. Glad to hear it.
Yeah, that makes Mr. Butcher very unhappy.
That makes Shicky very happy, at least.
That's true. As Heiss.
I'm personally not a big fan of Arsenal myself.
Well, then you go talk with Shicky about that.
Okay.
I will probably not. I may get yelled at.
No, he'll like that. For sure. Yeah, that's his team.
That's his team. I was joking about him being from North London earlier.
And
I don't talk with him about Arsenal football very much because I never want to be mean.
You just don't want to be brutally honest.
Yeah, but then I think that's going to be, are we taking, for a second I thought they were taking a hydration break because it's been 50 minutes. I guess we're done with that. But
yeah, I guess no reason to, really.
It's actually been a pretty rough season, though, for my own team. So I have just said very little because it's every game and just ugh. So hopefully a new owner turns things around, but it'll take a season at least.
Throw in here for KCK. Tristan into the game.
Nice move.
That one starts a run here. Calvin.
I was about to say he had some space for a pass there, but well, he's gonna the best he can give them is a throw in a not so great position, and he does his best to put pressure on that.
Yeah, always hustling. That's all he does. Harvey puts one into the box, or that was a shot. Not quite sure.
Nice dummy there.
Zidane 1-on-1. Heiss.
Oh,
good ball.
Could not get that under control, but it's not over yet. Gonna turn and fire. Yes, indeed.
Not too far off. Pedro
far
Bronco.
Post.
Man, like the attack from the Red Ravens there, keeping the defense on their toes. Once again, down one man.
I think Jack Greenwood's being subbed off here.
And I think that's Mark coming in once again. He found some time in the first half. Sometimes he's in the midfield, sometimes he's all the way back, sometimes he's all the way forward.
He's basically just an all-around player.
Exactly.
Yes, indeed.
One of those ones the coaches love to have.
Yeah.
By the way, Dirk, I haven't heard you talk much about your team in the last 3 seasons. What's going on there?
Yeah, Dirk.
Talk about Madrid.
Yeah.
Man,
It's not all bad news, is it?
No, it's really not. Last year's Champions League run was just, it's almost like you can't even put it into words, honestly. We have been really successful in Spain as well. Messi not being at Barcelona, it almost doesn't feel right, really. But, that has really hurt their team quite a bit, even though they're still competitive. They're just not quite the Barcelona team that we have come to know and love. Atletico Madrid, we just beat them the other day pretty handedly. So, honestly, it's looking pretty good in Spain. Benzema is hurt, though. That's kind of tough. But, these young guys are really stepping up for Real Madrid. So, no, it's just kind of,
Everybody can bring anything to the table.
Yeah, that's true. And they lost
good turn.
Casemiro. Yeah, nice turn. Oh, he's going to find
God,
it. He'll find it.
Oh, for a second I thought he had it. Just race him. Race him. Nice job, though. I love him. It's like you were not getting this one easily.
Yeah, that was nice on both ends. Really good hustle and good defense.
Well, at least we got the international football here to look forward to soon.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I don't know. League of Nations, it's kind of like you just kind of laugh at it, really. I don't know.
I mean,
it's good to win, but
it's nice to have a game on to watch.
No, that's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. I always like it.
I've already watched like all 8 seasons of House at the gym like 30 times. So if I can just watch a football game that I haven't seen before, that'd be great.
Yeah, to get back to regular, football will be nice. I don't quite know how the World Cup break will be, but hey, it's top football. It'll be a lot of fun.
Speaking of top football, I think he might actually be able to do something with that.
Oh, a lot of contact there.
And the referee is fine with it.
Wow. I think that was Harvey out there making that play,
nice
and there
ball.
he goes.
Oh, I was about to say, that one was a little rough. It's going to have to go all the way back to his keeper. It takes it first time.
Calvin almost made the perfect pass right there.
Spinning out of control, though, as he tries to get a foot to it. Nice play there by KCK in the counterattack.
Speaking of Chelsea, though, Hazard, still a fringe player, just battling injuries at Real Madrid.
Wait, what about a French player?
For Real Madrid, Hazard has kind of been on the fringes.
Oh, fringe player. I thought you said he was French. I was
no, I'm sorry.
I was really confused.
No, he's kind of been on the fringes because of injury and whatnot. But
yeah, I feel kind of bad because he was such a pivotal player for Chelsea, and I loved him so much.
Here we go. Nice run.
Oh, so many options here too, huh?
He'll go right at it. Go right for it. Oh,
that was one option. Oh man.
Oh, Dirk almost jumped out the window.
Yeah,
you can hear the crowd out there really like that too. But yeah, it was like that last season at Chelsea, and then ever since then he's just been struggling to make it happen. And what do we got here? Got some conversations.
This is interesting. Yeah, taking a break here to go talk with the line judge. Well, and honestly, you go to a new club, it's tough to put on the number 7 jersey. It really, really is,
You
and
have a lot of shoes to fill.
You do, and so Hazard puts on the number 7 jersey, and
Everyone expects him to be that good.
Exactly.
He can wear that number.
Exactly.
I
right.
mean, he is that good.
He is. Yeah, he is that good.
Did we just see a yellow card given to number 10?
Yeah, number 10.
Somebody said something they shouldn't have, would be my guess. That's another Pedro.
I think we're going to see.
You should have heard the crowd at the volleyball game. They were very loud.
Yeah, and,
that's where I was at. I was excited. It made me feel great.
You got the student section right below you at those volleyball games. Oh, yeah, the band was there.
Yep.
Dr. David Wiggins, what a guy. Oh, what a nice header.
Greenwood. Oh, my God, what a stop from the goalie. Dang.
Oh, that was Calvin, actually, my bad. Great stop.
Woo.
Yeah.
That was clutch by the KCK goalie to keep his team in the game.
That header from Heiss set him up perfectly
there. Sweet. Yeah. Very, very sweet.
Goodness.
The only sad part was that it didn't get in the back of the net, but can't be too mad about it because that was a quality stop. All right, we got 3 players near the top of the box. Got a man on the far post, one in the center. Wonder if he's going to make trouble for the goalie. Got a possible short option here.
I like this short option. And
Me
it's
too,
Pedro.
actually.
Yeah.
Slowly creeping over there.
And that player there knows what he's dealing with, too.
Well, that's the point of the short option sometime. Maybe just drag a player out of the box.
Ball's in and
out.
Yeah.
If it was a little shorter and still had that curve, it probably would have went in.
Yeah, and you know, Pedro was Pedro correct on his left foot.
Yeah,
I mean
that
that's
was Pedro
with the wind blowing like it is. I think he has that.
You either have to put that on target though, or you have to take one of those options. Looks like Calvin's going to take a break here, and there we go. I'm trying to see who subbed on for him.
I think it might be Alejandro, but we'll get a confirmation.
And another attack already. It's really hard to get out of your defending half there, but looks like KCK is going to have that opportunity. Good ball, nicely weighted. The point is coming way out for that one.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, my
goodness. What are we going to get here?
Is this their chance? Is this their chance? Oh, my heart. Oh, God. That was not what you wanted to see. God, when that went under his foot, I just about died. Okay. Whew.
Maltese made a decision and was relying on his defenders to have his back.
When he went to challenge for that, he almost got him by the leg. That could have been a second red card if he had gotten anything more on that. I'm glad he didn't. That was a really tight one there.
Yeah, all's well that ends well for the Red Ravens.
And good teamwork there as well. Backing up, going into the goalkeeping position to help out Maltese.
Yeah,
that's true.
There were three players ready to block that shot.
Very good point, Steven.
It's like the headless monster in Hercules, like that monster in Hercules where it has one head, if you cut it off, it becomes two.
The Hydra?
Yeah.
Call that the opposite of a headless monster. It's a too many-headed monster.
Way too many. Nice ball here. Again, a run from Coffeyville. And, guys, being a man down, we're going to see a lot of this, really. The KCKD, man, they're going to have to continuously work just to keep this score line.
Are they doing a hydration break for real this time?
I don't think so.
Okay, just doing subs. I was watching because everyone's kind of drifting to the far post.
Yeah.
That's good because I honestly do not want there to be a break unless they really need it. You know, I'm just enjoying this too much.
Yeah, especially the flow. Yeah, the flow is nice, especially for us Red Raven fans. Yeah, no doubt about that.
So far, they've been pretty dominant this half. I mean, now being a man up, having a lot of chances on goal. KCK's had at least one good opportunity, but not enough to get them on the score sheet.
Yeah.
How many clean sheets has Coffeyville had this season?
We have had 4.
And we've had one hat trick. From Ice.
Yeah, the men have had 4, and if I'm not mistaken, I think that's second in the conference.
Ooh, goodness. All right.
That's going to find Alejandro, though.
Who better do something with it fast. He's getting closed down.
Thought he had a runner, but defense picks it out.
He did. It was just really hard to weight that pass properly.
It would have taken a heck of a curve.
Now that's a well-weighted pass. Referee says play on.
Oh, Zidane. Nice shot. Not bad. You're expecting to get a cross into the box. You go right for goal.
Been a lot of that going around this half. And we got another substitution here. Looks like Zidane, after that shot, will have a chance to take a break after he grabs his bib.
I think that's
what did you call those things?
Because I know we called them pennies.
Pennies,
yeah.
Pennies, bibs. I've heard that both of them.
Yeah. Bryce Jones, number 4, comes in.
Like mesh shirts, but I hated that because you can't say that quickly without it sounding like you're slurring.
Yeah, true.
We have not been drinking, we promise.
A lot of water, that's for sure.
Yep.
Up
So
here
much
in this
water.
booth.
I'm almost done with my second bottle here.
Looks like this will be a foul on the Red Ravens, so free kick for KCK.
Yeah, he did get the ball, but he got a lot of ankle in there too.
And quickly, Red Ravens get possession and keep possession.
Which they're doing pretty well with those smooth passes because KCK is lurking. They've got a lot of men up front hoping to maybe poach an opportunity here, as that's going to go all the way to the corner flag. Will it be a throw-in? Yes, it is.
Wow. Yeah, that's slight right there, but that's the way the cracker crumbles.
Or is it the cookie crumbles?
Either way.
I think the referee is probably going to ask him to step back a little bit. He's about 20 yards away.
Yeah, because I thought it was way further, but I thought you were going to say the ref was asking if it was the cookie or the cracker, but
these are important things.
Yes.
A lot of space. Zhao.
Good ball there. Has a chance to tip it over. Finds Heiss, who
Always running.
Oh, he's going to be able to hang on to that. Now what's he going to do with it?
Oh, man, that was nice, boy. He had him, didn't he?
Did that come off the referee?
Yes, it did. I'm not quite.
Okay,
yeah, so
I was really confused because that was going straight towards.
I think it was Ayatso.
Yeah, like he was ready to pick that up, and when the referee got a touch on it, I was like, okay, well, I guess we'll take the drop ball. But then play continued for some reason.
Crazy. So 18 minutes left in this one. Clock is stopped.
He's got some words there for number 4.
Marshano Hasselbank.
You probably didn't even get close. That's a guy from the Netherlands.
I tried. We'll see.
So wait. He's okay. So I guess maybe the ball took a deflection off of a KCK player, and so the drop ball goes to them.
The KCK player first, then hit the ref. Maybe. Barker is.
So we got some discussion with the linesman up here. So who's getting a yellow card this time? Because we have handed out our fair share of this game. Well, I guess technically two yellows and 1 red. So, okay, he's saying, no, we're going to give this to CCC, which, you know, not to play favorites or anything, but that seemed like the right call.
Yeah, it works out for us. Even if there was a deflection off of a KCK player, it still hits the ref and it still impedes the run that was being made at that moment.
You could say that it was in control by Coffeyville. Like, they were the ones who were controlling the run of play.
True.
Do you know what? We could do my favorite thing that I did when I was growing up in youth soccer. Contested drop ball. Just hack at each other. like it's a drop
like hockey?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, that's what they used to do.
Really?
Uh-huh.
A lot of good ankles taken at that point.
You can understand why they changed that rule.
Oh, yeah.
You know one thing that I love to see? I guess I'll wait until this is completed here.
Oh, almost. That would have been so good.
That almost seemed unfair. But going back to the MLS All-Star games and the goalie challenges that they used to have you seen those clips, Butcher?
Yeah.
That looks so much fun.
I've seen one.
Have you whenever they're kicking against each other and whatnot? Yeah, that might be a lot of fun to see.
Do you know my favorite stupid thing from MLS that I miss more than anything?
What's that?
The run-up penalty kick.
Oh, yeah.
That was like hockey. Like they would take it all the way from midfield and just make a run at the goalie. It was so good.
It's intense.
It's intense.
For both the forward and the goalkeeper, honestly.
I can see why they stopped doing it, but man, come on, it was fun.
I'm sure a lot of people around the world were laughing at us, but
yeah.
they're just probably would like to.
I also think they're laughing with us.
Wait a minute.
I like that.
Yep, that's out. It's going to be a goal kick.
Because I'm used to getting laughed at.
You are, I wouldn't say a class clown, but you are a cut up, like a pair of scissors.
When you smile, the whole world smiles with you.
Aww.
Oh, yes.
I've never heard you be so insightful and caring, Ryan. I mean,
I do try sometimes.
I don't know, though. I don't know if you do. Ball played out from the back here.
Plenty of room there.
Yeah.
No sweat.
And that's how it's going to be.
That's Tristan, who got subbed on at some point. That I think
remember the great goal he had early in the season?
Oh, never going to forget that one.
That's true.
We need to, they do, a highlight reel at the end of seasons.
Be a good question to ask Shicky if they do something at the banquet.
Do you think we get an invite to that banquet? Just a little invite?
Oh, Pedro Bronco.
Yeah, we won't even stick around for dessert.
True.
Just enough to see the highlight reel.
I think if we put it on the broadcast and maybe we.
What if we help serve a few things? What if we did our part?
What if we offer Steven as like a trade-off?
I would gladly take that trade.
Yeah, we would too. Just kidding. 15 minutes left. Goal kick for KCK.
First time that Rocco's has been subbed on, if I'm not mistaken, over there on the far side. I think. Which,
coming off an injury last year in an injury scare, good to see him get some good quality minutes. But 15 minutes left, a man down and 2 goals up. Hey, might as well just let some of these guys maybe get a rest. Looks like Hovius as well is resting on the sideline.
Here's a good chance to got a runner down the side. Got plenty of space. They're giving him a lot of space. You don't want to do that.
No,
he can
not
punish
at all.
you for that.
Even if it's 1-on-3. 3. Don't let him get that shot off.
1-on-3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3
the one is it could be dangerous for the 3.
True. As we've seen with Tata so many times in the women's game. Going back to the women's game, we see a run, well, cut out very quickly by CCC. What a performance from her and just the team overall.
Yeah.
The conditions, considering the conditions for that game, took a lot of courage, bravery, stamina, fatigue. I mean, oh my gosh.
That's the second time you tried to shoehorn Moxie into it.
I watched 9 in the museum.
Oh, we have another yellow card. This time, I think it's, against defender over there.
Late into the game, but Ryan Butcher said it's getting late into the game.
Oh, it is.
Kind of getting sloppy a little bit.
That, and, like, you have to burn a lot of extra energy to make up for the fact that you're playing a man down. Like,
It's got to be frustrating.
It's incredibly frustrating, especially when you were already playing at a disadvantage.
Yeah, and it would be interesting to talk maybe with Coach Barker and the guys after the game about that red card call. I'm sure a lot of them see it as justified.
I mean, player didn't do too much to argue.
That's true.
I think he knew. He's like, yep, probably shouldn't have done that. I'm just glad that nobody was hurt.
That's true, yeah. We are happy for that as this ball goes over to KCK.
Captain taking the throw in. I like how his armband matches the boots.
I bet he planned that too.
There's no way he
Nice
didn't plan
touch.
it.
Yeah, very nice touch. This ball's taken up, and
We're all about noticing the good fashion choices on the pitch.
Yep.
yeah, we're quick to point out some nice kits or whatnot.
Oh, I think
wow,
he's able to
what
get that.
speed.
Jeez.
My goodness.
And did that come off the KCK player? Because he was happy to let that go all of a sudden.
I think it was just a misplay there.
Just a misplay. All right.
Grand Prix out there.
Too bad for that run he took out there, but nah, he doesn't need to beat himself up. He's had a good game.
He's got his hands kind of on his head, scratching a little bit, upset with himself, but now has definitely put in a good shift for sure, and it looks like he'll see this one out as well. Calvin always running, always hustling.
I think it's going to go out for a throw-in. Oh, no, actually it doesn't. Yeah, it did.
Thing held up.
That's what I get for doubting myself.
Never doubt yourself.
Aw.
Never, ever, ever.
Aw. Throw in here.
Daisuke sends it forward. And, he was hoping to run through that. He was hoping to get that on his chest. Takes a little, and he's going to end up, I think he's going to pick up any additional? No? Okay, just going to have a chat with him.
I don't think he'll get another one, though.
I think that was Mark.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't think he'll get another chance. I think next time something like that happens, it's definitely going to be
That's one of those things where you just hold up your hand and you're like, my bad.
Yeah.
I promise never to do it again.
Whoops.
At least until the next game.
Yep.
Nice job by Calvin Schulten there, who is, he's gonna find the runner on the outside, tries to send it into the box, gonna come right back here in a second. He's gonna go straight in because they're not marking him. Oh, just wide.
What a shot.
Yeah, he actually got some really good power behind that. Decent placement too, just barely outside of the box. Oh, man.
Goalkeeper was happy to see that go outside of the
Yeah, just going to watch that one happily travel out.
Seriously.
We have not yet seen a hydration break.
Looks like Daisuke is moving back over to the left as we have Michael Nesbitt being subbed on.
Yeah, no hydration break for the men's game. Quite a difference in temperature.
Yeah, it's actually really, really nice out there when we were outside enjoying halftime.
Yep.
Of course, we weren't doing as much running as they were, a little bit, but not as much.
Yeah. I had to carry one of them.
Well, it gets tough going up those stairs sometimes.
Yeah.
Steve and I appreciate that. It's a clever ball.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, that was nice.
Was that Tristan with that fancy kick right there?
Yes,
I think?
it was. He'll
Take
go.
it. Oh,
Oh.
little speculative.
I mean, he had one or three options almost.
That
Good.
thing was dipping at the end, though.
Yeah.
I'll give it to Alejandro. I think he can make it.
Oh, yeah.
Man, he almost got out there, didn't he? For a
Yeah,
second,
he
I thought he
did.
was going to do it.
Yeah, Cole Kaler there just battling number 9 for KCK.
Oh, wait, is that Manuel? I think was on that earlier. Oh, wait. We got
Ooh,
Mark
Mark
back
with a
heel.
little back heel.
Tristan back to Mark. Alejandro will be happy to get a corner out of that.
I wonder who's going to take this with Pedro being out.
That's a good question.
Who else do you think has a really nice boot?
True. Wow, Yato's looking like he's
He's
got
a really good left foot for this, and he could, I mean, all he would have to do is put it on target.
I think he should go for it. Let's see.
Yeah, that's what he's lining up for. I mean, I wouldn't even try to be too clever with it. If it
True.
goes, I mean, the box is going to be really crowded. I was going to take it short. I was going to go all the way to the far post. Back in. Oh, close.
Yeah, not bad. I think that was number 4, Bryce Jones, on the far post there, trying to head that back in, create something off the head, but no go. And we are under 10 minutes, 2-0 lead for the Red Ravens, and a 11-10 lead on the field as well. Man down, red card.
I guess I never thought of it like that.
That's a really weird way to put it. And as it was coming out of my mouth, I was like, Dirk, where are you going with this? And then I just had to keep going. So
always makes me think, I don't know if you ever played Mutant League football for the Sega Genesis. I mean, like football as an American football.
Okay.
Because you're literally playing as these nasty mutants. It was possible to absolutely just eliminate the entire team to where it was who's even got players left to keep playing. It was very, very fun.
Interesting.
Like you could throw a football, turn it into a bomb.
Sega Genesis is one of my favorite consoles, honestly.
Calvin.
Left foot.
No!
Go! Laser.
Yep, we honestly had been waiting for it the whole game. I'm
goodness.
surprised that it hadn't happened already.
I'm surprised the back of the net isn't blown completely out. That's Calvin Schulten right there. Left foot strike.
He wasn't holding nothing back.
No, he was not. And that is the statement goal right there. The first 2 came, and they were great.
Deliver that goal all the way from the Netherlands.
A shout out to his family and friends back at home. Shout out to him for putting that one in.
Who are probably like, we really need to go to bed.
But you stayed up for a good reason, folks. Or
woke
enjoy
up
watching the replay.
absurdly early.
Enjoy the replay or enjoy the goal.
Sorry
here.
for talking about Sega games right before your son scored.
Well, maybe that's what did it.
Maybe, yeah. That might be what drove him to success. Shut us up.
Man, I remember FIFA on Sega.
Oh, me too. Do you remember the one FIFA game where you could run away from the referee trying to give you a red card? And if he never actually got up to you, he couldn't give it to you?
Interesting.
So, like, you'd have to, like, eventually just grab your brother's controller and make him stop. Or maybe that was just me, huh?
I was going to say, that was definitely your experience there.
Thank goodness I'm an only child.
That's no fun for 2-player games.
Ooh,
Oh,
he's
he was
on.
onside.
Yeah, he was left on.
Oh. That would have been ridiculous if that were if that had gone.
I think he got enough. He got fingertips on it, though.
Yeah,
so the
he
goalkeeper did just enough to steer that one
Get
out.
another corner out of this.
Man.
I finally had to sit down because this thing got really good.
It just now got really
And
good.
you're about to have to stand back up for sure. Here we go.
Probably.
Corner kick. KCK goalkeeper keeps that one off the board.
Going to swing this one in as well. Oh, it's kind of traveling from the
nice.
outside.
Okay.
It's going to go all the way to the opposing corner flag. That's fine. A throw-in's fine.
Yeah, throw-in's fine there. Tried to create something with the band, but just not enough on it.
Yep.
What's KCK thinking? God, they're in a rough position right now. Just kind of shrugging off Calvin there as they are moving forward.
True.
And, ooh, this time he's like, you know what?
This is going to be a good one.
I'm just going to back up this time.
Wow.
He's not going to do that one
Yeah,
again.
you know he was thinking about it, too. You know, he hadn't really been called out since that play, so had to make a decision there.
I think he probably made the right choice.
Me too.
Indubitably.
So upcoming games for the Red Ravens. 2:00 p.m. Women will be at Hutchinson Community College Saturday, September 24th.
Just the women, though.
That's what it says on the sheet here. Then Wednesday, September 28th, 5 p.m. women, 7 p.m. men versus Johnson. So that'll be back here in Coffeyville.
I'm looking forward to that one.
And Saturday, August 1st, women and men, 4 and 6 p.m. against Barton. That will be at home as well.
It's on a Saturday, huh? 4 and 6?
Yes, sir.
That one's going to be tough. I wonder what time I can be home.
Yeah,
That's
do what you
actually
can there.
Actually, that one is a Quiz Bowl trip. to Chanute, I might be back as early as like 3:30.
Especially
I might
if
be able
you
to make both those
Especially
games.
if you guys go up there and just clean house like always.
Well-
Matisse gets out to it and
that
Yeah,
was
so-
that was pretty
Well,
slick,
they
actually.
called
No,
something
no,
before.
no, they didn't. That was, you know what? No harm, no foul. It's fair.
well,
That was a
and
pretty good. That was a pretty good poach right there.
it might make the last 5 minutes more interesting.
I think so. Well, actually, now that you mention it, are they not stopping the? There, yeah. The ref's like, hey,
I think he meant
stop
to.
the clock.
Yeah, you gotta.
He's gonna tell him to go wind it back a little bit. That's what I was getting really confused about there.
Probably 5:50 or 6 minutes or so, I think.
They were too busy up there being like, whoa.
Great shot there taken
Great
by
shot.
the KCK
Absolutely.
player.
And hey, that's going to make the ride home a lot more tolerable.
I can't get a number.
Do you want me to just give you a number? How about 3?
17 actually. So AJ Stewart, I believe, was the one who made that goal there from Jamaica. And so the Red Ravens will.
Please.
Oh no!
Please.
Oh! Did it go over? Clean up! Clean up! Oh! Oh my gosh!
Oh.
Goal from the most improbable of plays, folks. You got to replay that one there. You're never going to see anything like that ever again.
I take it back. That's going to be the worst bus ride back to Kansas City ever. Oh, my
I'm blown
God.
away. Oh my God.
That was so just cheeky. Where it's
That
like,
was
oh, okay,
impressive.
you want a goal? Well, here we go.
You
Oh.
get one, we bring one back.
I don't even know how to react to that. I don't know.
I think I got to go home.
I think the initial shot crossed the line anyways.
I mean, I think he just kept it out, but he was so tangled up in the net back there that there was nothing he could do. And, God, they was so quick to chase that one down.
Yeah.
Where was the defense there?
Ah,
I got to
they-
watch that again. I'm going to watch that the second that goes up on YouTube.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
my
You're
goodness.
right, it was number 17 who got the goal for KCK.
Okay, but that's like it seems like it happened like 5 years ago now.
Who ran up on that one?
It was.
I was
I think it was Calvin.
I was like struggling so much with what was going on. I didn't even notice who was it. That would actually make sense if that were Calvin.
I think though, I don't want to be wrong, but it was a single-digit number,
And it just
He's
tracks.
going with really good speed.
Yeah.
and that's him. He's always.
Yeah.
Look at that, just getting hung up just inside the box. It's going to come off KCK play. No, it's going to come off of us for a corner kick. Oh, my
So,
goodness.
guys, at the beginning of the broadcast, I talked about September 21st being memorable and whatnot. This has ended up being a really memorable day of soccer, and we still have 5 minutes left to go. Tata's hat trick, and then
Then that.
We'll have to come up with a name for that goal right there, but that'll go down in the history books right there.
Is there like such a thing as like a spite goal? You know, like a goal that's done specifically.
Done out of spite, yeah.
That's what it felt like to
A
me.
Frank's goal.
If it can happen every day like that, then let's have it. I mean, I'm still just shaking my
blown
head
away.
at that. Yeah, so throw in here. Tristan has it.
Oh man, that's gonna take a while to come down from.
Yeah, I need to talk to somebody about that.
I may send that one to someone. I got some friends who might like to watch that replay.
Yeah, I got to share that one.
I might send that one to my dad.
Oh, my. Well, we still have some time. Oh, wow.
Almost
Great
got that
vision.
through. Almost.
Great vision. Great pass.
Calvin's trying to shut that one down. KCK is well, I was about to say they have a chance to get out of there, but already losing. Just too many white shirts around them and not enough blue ones.
That is the truth. 4 minutes.
I know they're good. I know
Tristan's got a
blue.
second to think about it.
They
and
will
he's
be
gonna-
feeling blue.
They will be feeling blue.
All right, just whoop, a little bit of heavy touch there, but gets it back to Tristan, who gets it. He's there.
Oh, nice pass.
Well defended. Sends it back in. Goalie comes out. He's got it. Looking for a quick release.
Yeah, goalie's like, stop playing with me.
You've already got 4 on me.
Oh man, that's gonna sting. I was only kind of thinking that. Yeah, imagine that ride home though. I mean, if it had ended 3-1, you'd be like, okay, it was a
one
rough
back,
game. We got
I
one
mean,
back, but
yeah.
after that, no one's gonna say
I
anything.
think you just take your food and get on the bus.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's going to be the saddest pizza ever, even sadder than Pizza Hut. They don't sponsor us. It's fine. But if they want to sponsor us, they'll say all kinds of great things.
I think they do sponsor us. There's a Pizza Hut sticker down there.
Don't get us in trouble, Steven. Come on out.
I mean,
I can't see it from all the way here. I'm just an old man. I don't know what's happening.
we're just enjoying some soccer up here.
Yeah, it's fine.
Throw in for KCK as the last 2 minutes tick-tock off the clock.
And
I've had a lot of fun with you guys tonight. We can go ahead and start kind of closing this one out here. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Crazy Wednesday here in the Ville.
So glad that I'm just glad to be here. Honestly, even when it was hot and miserable up here, I was glad to be here.
Yes, yes. I would pay money to watch this show. KCK with a free kick right, almost smack dab in the middle of the
and
field.
we've seen you can make that hang up. Oh, look at that. That looks beautiful right there. And punches it out. Gonna try to volley it back in. Rockets got the header on that. Send it back. Same player.
Ooh, good
Same
job.
player.
Back and
Again.
forth motion.
Got a volley going now.
Shoulder to shoulder. Good play there from KCK.
There were some very impressive volleys during the volleyball game against Johnson.
Oh, I bet. I bet that
Well,
was high. Yeah, I bet that was high competition.
It was indeed.
I would really hope there would be, because then it's like, what game are you even playing? Can't
Volleys.
get it.
And volleyball, yeah, who would have thought?
Slapping a volley.
This is going to...
Oh, he's just going to bail his goalie out there. Of course, a corner is not the safest thing to have. Again, the wind, I swear it's blowing even faster. You can see the corner flag.
It really has. It's so crazy how it completely switched
Which is how
direction.
Which is how you can smash that from all the way in midfield and still have it heading that fast into goal.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Left foot.
Oh. Yeah, it's blowing out there. Need to put some little... Need to get, like, some sticky tack or something. No, it's still...
Yes.
He's just like, whatever, I'm just going to take it short. Fine.
And it's dangerous. Oh.
Could I take it first time? Yup.
Oh, that was on target.
Yeah, I got 26 seconds. Set this up again. Think I'll just take another short one? Just
Yeah,
because?
and-
Yeah, it looks like that's what he wants to take. But they're on to him. They're like, no, actually.
Nice, silly rabbit tricks for kids.
Then it's up.
Uh-oh.
He had a chance before.
10 seconds left.
Oh,
Oh, and that's going to be the last
wow.
attempt right there as
That
we
would have been a
see the end of this game. 4-1.
Yeah.
What a game.
Yeah, that was super exciting for a lot of different reasons right there. KCK goalkeeper doing all he can to keep the score formidable, I guess. But it is over now, guys.
what's the word use?
Well, and I don't even know if I used it right. But for
That's
the
word wizard.
for the students who were over in the booth just to the south of us who were working the cameras and
Being rowdy.
yeah, Hines as well in there. Guys, good job. Seriously, great job. It was really hot. It was a long day, but it's all well worth it. We hope you, the fans, also enjoyed the two broadcasts today, and it was our pleasure just being here and being able to bring it to you. So for Steven with no last name, so for the Butcher, the Baker, the Candlestick Maker, Ryan Butcher, and me, myself, I'm the voice, Dirk Andrews. We will see you guys next time.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday, September 28th, 5 o'clock. Be there, be square, folks. Peace.
Adios.